Morning. I guess we'll get started. How's everybody today? Thanks for being here for the final series, planning the next chapter of your story. And I look forward to introducing the Woodcrest Villa sales team. And with that, I'll hand it over to Jessica.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for the introduction, Rick. My name is Jessica Sibbett, and I am the Director of Sales and Marketing here at Woodcrest Villa. Just a little bit about me before we get started today. I recently joined the Woodcrest Villa marketing team here just the beginning of this month. However, I do come to the community with 14 years of marketing experience in the senior service industry. And I'm really excited to be here and for everything that we're going to be talking about today and joining this community. I do have some guests that are going to be joining me here today, so we're going to talk to them a little bit later. Our marketing team is going to be joining us to answer some questions and introduce themselves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so there are three main topics or three goals that I want to talk about today. The first one being living in community at Woodcrest Villa. What does that mean? Topic number two, we're going to be taking a sneak peek at some of the apartments. We have a few model apartments that I want to walk you through today. And then we're going to end with meeting the marketing team and having them introduce themselves and answering some questions. So let's get started with an overview of our story. And what is the story of Mennonite Home Communities and Woodcrest Villa? Woodcrest Villa is the residential living portion of the Mennonite Home Communities. We are what people call a life plan or continuing care retirement community. But what does that mean? Well, that means that once you move in here to Woodcrest, if you ever need another level of care, we have that here. We have that in our Mennonite home community. That's personal care, that's skilled care, rehab. We've been around a long time, since 1903, and as much as we've changed and evolved over that time, one thing that has never wavered or never changed is our faith-based commitment to serving our residents and ensuring that they live life to the fullest. And you could see the quote here from one of our residents that they discovered when they came here that this place was like a little town. They have an apartment, but they don't just stay there. They branch out. Their apartment is where they come to, find respite and relaxation throughout at the end of the day. But throughout the day, they're out and about. They're meeting other people. It's beyond just the four walls that they call home here. So we're going to talk about next our community and what it means to live in community at Woodcrest Villa. That means residents share life together. They're supporting one another, the staff is supporting them, and they're looking out for one another. We're looking out for one another. Staff members work to make sure that residents have the programs and supportive services that they really need to engage in the best life that they can and making sure that their life is fulfilling. We have educational programs here. We have entertainment, exercise programs. A couple weeks ago, we celebrated Active Aging Week and had a blast with different competitions like bocce and cornhole. We had a newlywed game. A lot of great fun and different things going on. There really truly is something for everyone. On this slide, you can see what a taste of our community is like. On the left-hand slide, you can see some folks playing bocce. That's out on our plaza, which is just a beautiful location. It gives a great view of the rest of our community. You also have options of outdoor dining from there. The center image, you see some folks playing pool, shooting pool. We have the pool table and billiards room next to our beauty salon and our theater room. Next, we have someone or a couple of folks enjoying some exercise and getting fit and staying fit and active in our wellness center. The bottom that you see some couple of ladies just joining, enjoying some time together in our greenhouse. We have a greenhouse. We have areas where folks go and they plant. We have trails. We have an arboretum. They just go out and they are just living their absolute best life.
Jessica,
Mhm.
I just wanted to mention too, I enjoy when I'm over there seeing all the people out playing pickleballs in the morning.
It's a
We
lot
have
of
a lot
fun. And
pickleball players.
I think just a little while ago, some of our staff members signed up to be taught by residents on how to play pickleball. So there's a lot of interaction and a lot of fun that, that we have together. Talking about our gardens, I don't know if anyone knows this, but we have a field to table program where our residents are planting vegetables and other things that our dining services then use to prepare meals for everyone in our many dining venues that we have. Indoors, like I mentioned, we have a movie theater, but I think one of my favorite locations as a bookworm is our wonderful, wonderful library. I know I could just sit there for hours and just sit there and read and really enjoy some peace and quiet. So we do have something truly for everyone. And I love this quote by Jack Neal. He says, it reminds me of summer camp when I was younger, having different activities that go on constantly all the time. Just enjoying being part of what's here that Woodcrest enhances, your life. And again, that theme of not being just the four walls of your home, that everything that you have here is available to you and is an extension of your home. Next, we're going to talk about dining. I know that is something that is always on the top of many folks' minds when they're looking at communities. And here at Woodcrest, we do have 4 different dining venues that are here for folks, whether they want something to just sit down and take a breather and have more of a formal dining experience. If they want something that's a little more grab and go. Our bistro, you can see the image there at the top left. That's a great spot just to grab and go. If you need salad, you need a sandwich, specialty coffees they make there. You can sit and dine with others or join in a conversation. And that's what I really love. If you are on your own, living alone, you're not really alone because you're here in community, and you can just strike up a conversation and have a cup of coffee with someone. We also have our garden cafe where you can go down, you can have made to order sandwiches, salads, a larger meal like you see there in the center slide. With the rice and the food on that plate. You can either dine in. Our garden cafe also has outdoor dining, just like our bistro has outdoor dining. So you have some different options there. On the slide to the right with the red flowers, that's the image of the outdoor dining space for our garden cafe. We also have a little bit more formal for the evening. We have our Hummingbird restaurant. You can go in, you could do buffet, you could also sit down and be served a meal. We have Bluebird Inn, that's also buffet for evening meals. So you can bring family over, bring friends over, just really enjoy some time together, especially Norm and Mary Berkey. They said, the convenience of having everything that's here, like not having to cook every meal. All of our apartments and homes are equipped with kitchens that you can certainly prepare meals for, but if you don't want to, if you're just tired and you want to have someone prepare a meal for you, our dining staff is phenomenal and they just make absolutely delicious food. It's a good way to get out and see more of your community and get involved. Aside from what we have here at Woodcrest Villa, certainly when you're here, you don't really necessarily need to leave. We have a bank and a pharmacy, those sorts of things here. But if you want to go out and explore the town, Lancaster is an amazing and wonderful place that goes beyond just the horse and buggies and the Amish. So when you think about Lancaster, and when I think about Lancaster, I think also about downtown Lancaster, which is about a 5 to 10 minute drive from here. You have all sorts of amenities available to you there as well. We have Gallery Row in downtown, and you can just go through the galleries and just see what beautiful work our local artists have created and they're showing in their galleries. Downtown Lancaster is known for its many food spots. If you're a foodie and you want food from Peru or Italian food or Latin, anything in between, you certainly can go out and explore that. Lancaster is definitely known for that. If you want to go downtown, take your market bag, go to the Central Market in downtown. That's been in operation since 1730, I believe, so it's rich in history. And you could just go through the market and the different vegetable stands, food stands, and other stands there. It's a great spot to meet other people. If you love sports and you love baseball, there's Clipper Magazine Stadium, home of the Lancaster Barnstormers. So you can go and catch a game there. But beyond that, if you need to get out and about and you want to do some more shopping, there are the shops at Belmont close by. We have Wegmans close by to the campus. There's Whole Foods, Target, Barnes & Noble, Nordstrom Rack. So we are a great location for those many different amenities. Also, if you're looking for more of a walking trail or outdoor concerts in the summer, Longs Park is just a 2-minute drive from Woodcrest Villa, and they put on some amazing free concerts in the summertime. So beyond that, getting on the road, so beyond what's in Lancaster and Woodcrest Villa especially is in a fantastic spot if you want to get out beyond what Lancaster has to offer, if you want to explore. We are close to 283. That takes you up to Harrisburg and to Hershey. So if you want to go to Hershey for the day, you have grandkids along, you want to take them to Hershey Park, you want to go to Hershey Chocolate World, or if you want to take a tour of the Capitol in Harrisburg, you're not too far from that. If you want to head down towards the Baltimore, DC area, we're close to Route 30, so just hop on Route 30 and take that all the way down there, spend some time in Inner Harbor, spend some time in DC. If you want to head to Philly or New York, Amtrak is about a 5 to 10 minute drive from campus. You just hop on Amtrak and that'll take you down to Philly and to New York City, just for some really great locations to explore. And Woodcrest is in a prime location and prime spot to be able to get out and go and explore the world around you. So the next topic we're going to be talking about will be the apartments that are available in our community. There are a few apartments that I'm going to be talking about today that, if interested, that are available. You're more than welcome to, and we encourage you to contact our marketing team that you're going to meet here shortly to book an appointment and come in. But what we're seeing here in front of us is our gorgeous gardenia. It's a 2-bedroom with a balcony. So you have that indoor, outdoor space in your apartment. And what I love about this apartment and all of our apartments is the open floor plan that it has. So if you're entertaining some friends, or if you're just in there with your spouse or by yourself or with family, you have the open floor plan that the conversation can just flow from one room to the next. You have, in this particular image, you have the sliding glass door that lets in beautiful natural light from the balcony. So the balcony is connected off of the living room. But you also have some other light in the space. You have the light from the recessed lights in the living room. You have the light from the pendants over the breakfast bar in the kitchen. You have excess light from the entrance light to the apartment and also the light in the kitchen itself. And what I really find very helpful are the lights under the kitchen cabinets. I know for me, when I'm preparing, as much light as possible is needed to be able to see what I'm doing, and making sure that cleanup is a breeze. And the kitchen itself is more of an L-shaped kitchen. It's nice and open, so you can prepare things, you can watch TV, you can be part of the conversation of others. And the way that the living room is set up, it's nice and open. And again, when we've heard from Rick last week, we're talking about going vertical with artwork and collections and those sorts of things. So you definitely have the room and the space to do that. Continuing with the 2-bedroom, it has, of course, the master bedroom with walk-in closet, the bath. You have a separate washer and dryer room or utility room, and that is really important. Our apartments, the 1-bedrooms, 2-bedrooms, they have the washer and dryer in the apartment itself. So you can easily, 9 o'clock at night, throw something in the wash machine and just have that there in your apartment. What I like about this apartment, there's tons of closet space, coat closet, closet in the bedrooms, walk-in, linen closets, and so forth. So you just have a lot of closet space for storage. I love the balcony that's out here. You can see we put a little table and chair out there. Great spot to go out and enjoy your cup of coffee in the morning. Great view of the rest of campus. You can see across the way the other apartment building. You can see the leaves changing as we're getting into that season of the fall and the leaves changing, just my favorite season for sure. You can also put potted plants out there and really make that space your own. Next, we come up to a 1-bedroom. This is the Lilium. Now, this one is sold, but there are others like it. But again, you see the theme here of more of an open floor plan. The cabinets in here are a little darker. You can see on the right-hand side, beside the breakfast bar, there is a tall cabinet to put your food, your pantry in there. You also have a 3-tiered shelf in the kitchen as well. You can use that for cookbooks, you can use that for artwork, you can make your own mini library with that. Really, whatever you want to do, the space is there for you to use. And then you have the double window, again, to let in natural light. But again, you're seeing the recessed lights, the pendant lights. We paid a lot of attention to making sure that there is ample light in the space and in your home. The second slide, you can see the master here. It's beautifully furnished with the larger bed. You have nightstands in there. Even in the corner, you have room for a chair if you want to lay your clothes out for the next day. You want to sit and read, put your shoes on, what have you. There's a tall dresser in there. You just have a lot of great space. You have a walk-in closet. There's a coat closet in the apartment. So again, the theme of lots of closet space, lots of storage. And then the last apartment would be our Iris. And this has an elongated balcony. It's quite beautiful. You can access the balcony from the living room and the bedroom itself. So it's quite special. You have, again, the open floor plan here. And this is rich. It has rich color cabinetry. It's just warm. It's very inviting. You can put the area rug down there as we have done here, put up some artwork, and you go through that whole process with our team as well that you'll be meeting here next. So the next picture that you can see is the double balcony here, and you really can utilize that for 2 seating areas or sitting places if you want to. At the far end, you can also use that as a potting area if you wanted to put some pots of flowers together and just really decorate it quite nicely. Again, this is a great spot to go out, have your morning cup of tea, read the paper, kind of collect your thoughts for the day, watch what's going on around you. But it's just a beautiful, nice, elongated balcony itself. There's also an option to go to our website and go through a virtual tour. So we have virtual tours of several of our units or our homes on campus. If you go to woodcrestvilla.org, it'll pop up and you can go, and I'll show you in a minute here, but if you go down and you scroll down here, you can click on, let's say, the Iris 1 bedroom, and it pops up with 360-degree view. So you can just go around and kind of look through the comfort of your home to what the apartment looks like. You can move it up, you can move it down, you can go through and move things around to the living room, you can go to the bedroom, do the same thing. And then that pops you right over to some other amenity features like our fitness room and the garden cafe. So you can go and take a look at that as well. If you are coming in off of our website, if you go to Garden Spot or woodcrestvilla.org, it'll come to this main screen, and you can go down to news and events and hit virtual tours, and that'll get you right there. So we will go ahead and go back to our screen. And we'll go down. So that's just a little taste of what we have to offer here with, oops, there we go. I got it back. A little taste of what we do have to offer here in our community. So I think you've heard a lot from me so far this morning. I want to introduce you to our marketing and sales team. And these are the folks that when you call in, they're the folks that you're going to meet, you're going to chat with, you're really going to get to know and develop relationships with. And they're happy to answer any questions you have, walk you through the whole journey and the whole process. So we're going to start here with Amy. She's our marketing assistant. I believe she's going to pop on here in a second and introduce herself.
Good morning. My name is Amy Salicki. I am the marketing assistant here at Woodcrest Villa. I have worked at Mennonite Home Communities for 9 years. And the first 8 years of those 9 years, I was working at the Mennonite Home, which is our care campus. I bring to the job a lot of experience of moving both of my parents into retirement communities. So I have that perspective when I talk to potential residents that are looking to move into Woodcrest Villa. I remember my father saying, I wish I would have done this sooner. When you call our community, you're most likely going to talk to me first. And I will schedule your tour and tell you a lot about our community before I set up an appointment for you to meet with one of our senior living counselors, Lori and BA, to take a tour of our campus. Just a few fun facts about me. I am a dog lover, and many times you will find me in our dog park with my dog Max. I love to travel any opportunity that I get, and I loved theater and the arts, and I'm really able to take advantage of that by living in Lancaster. So I look forward to talking to you all soon.
Thank you so much, Amy. Amy's just a wonderful person. I think you're, when you call in, she's just a great gal to talk to. She answers any questions that you have. She's extremely knowledgeable. Next, we're going to hear from BA. She's one of our senior living counselors. So BA is going to pop in here shortly and tell us a bit about herself. Hi, BA.
Hi. I'm not sure you can see me. Hi, I'm BA. I'm Betty Ann Smith. I go by BA, I've been here about 15 years. The first 6 years I worked in the development department, and those folks raise money for residents that have outlived their resources. As a senior living counselor, I will meet with you and I'll tell you all about our campus and all the things that Woodcrest Villa has to offer. I'm also going to find you the best apartment or the best villa that suits your needs. We will also take a tour of the campus, and I will show you our beautiful Viva Center. And I will explain all of the activities and all of the fun things that you can do here while you live at Woodcrest. Some fun things about me. I like to read. I always have a book in my hand. I will do a puzzle, take walks with my husband. I don't do all those things at the same time, but I do enjoy them.
Thank you so much, BA. BA and I are bookworms for sure. We really enjoy reading and chatting about the different books. So next we're going to hear from Lori. She's also another one of our senior living counselors, and she's going to pop in here and tell us a little bit about herself. Hi, Lori.
Hi there. Hi, I'm Lori Hockenauer, also a senior living counselor, and I've been working at Woodcrest Villa for 8 years. BA and I do the same job, and we enjoy meeting and getting to know you. We understand it is a big decision, and we are here to help to walk you through the process of choosing the perfect home. We share with you the advantages of moving to a continuum of care retirement community while living independently. Life is easy at Woodcrest Villa, filled with lots of activities and friendships without all the weeding, the mowing, the raking, and the dreaded snow shoveling. I'm married and have a 28-year-old son. I enjoy traveling and look forward to exploring new places as soon as we can, which often includes hiking. I also have a fur baby, a German Shepherd named Juno. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lori. And Lori brings up a good point. When you move to Woodcrest Villa, we do the maintenance and worry about the maintenance for you, the lawn care, the snow shoveling, those sorts of things, home maintenance. That's all part of your monthly fee that you pay. And lastly, we're going to hear from Kathy. She is our move-in coordinator. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, my name is Kathy McBride, and I'm the move-in coordinator here at Woodcrest Villa. I have been with Mennonite Communities for 6 years, and I started off in the personal care admissions before joining this wonderful marketing team. I am a sports buff, and I was a basketball player, but now I'm hooked on golf. And my role here is to help you transform the apartment or the villa that you choose into your beautiful new home. So we will work together here in the marketing office, and we will pick things like cabinets, flooring, countertops, paint, lighting, accessories. And we offer just the right amount of beautiful options, but not too many to overwhelm you. But we'll have a great time getting to know each other and working through the process of making your beautiful new home ready for you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Kathy. So like I mentioned, we do have a really wonderful team to really guide you through the process. I know it can be an emotional process for many of us, a little unsettling, but it's a wonderful journey that our team will help you work through. So just to kind of recap the last several series that we've had, we've heard and understood what the inside scoop of the housing market is, how great the housing market's doing right now. You heard from Margaret a couple weeks ago about her life experiences and, you know, the idea of downsizing your stuff to upsize your life. And last week we heard from Rick. He provided some amazing, wonderful tools on how to maximize our spaces. I think I have to go down to King of Prussia and take a time to go to the Container Store to get some things to go ahead and organize my space at home. So now is really the right time to make a move to Woodcrest Villa. We have an incentive going on right now for our 1-bedroom apartments, $20,000 off the entrance fee for our 1-bedrooms, and BA and Lori are very happy to meet with you and walk you through the process and answer any of those questions that you might have with that. So With that, I'm going to kind of close out the time of me speaking and open up the floor to comments or questions from you folks.
I just, Jessica, you guys did a great job. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Kat, talk a little bit about Kathy helping with the move-in process too, because I know that can be overwhelming.
Sure.
So she's available to help as much as you want, correct?
She is. She is. Kathy, do you want to pop in and just explain a little bit further about what that process is like?
So I always say we have the fun part of the jobs. Lori and BA, they're kind of fun too, but we have a great time. We have all the different selections and options in our marketing room. And we sit down and we say what you like, what you don't like. I kind of play a little Vanna White and I put things in front of you and I pull them up, pull them back. And we build colors and materials and textures that look good together. It's not too overwhelming because we don't offer you too many things. We give a limited choice, but beautiful things that go together. So you can't make a bad choice. We have lots of standard options, but we do obviously have some upgrades too. If you want to go for the hill here and add, lots of different beautiful backsplashes or different countertops, we can definitely work with you and make it personalized. But again, it's fun. It's laid back. We have a great time doing it. So.
And Kathy, you're available to help with if they need resources for packing. If you're feeling overwhelmed with getting things cleared out from your home, you've got resources to connect people with, correct?
We do. We have lots of suggestions. And again, BA and Lori are wonderful with that too. We have some moving suggestions. We have some companies that we work with that help you downsize, help you get organized, help you get rid of some of your stuff. So we try to make it as seamless and as easy as possible for you. Yes.
That's great. That's so key. Sometimes we just need someone to hold our hand to walk us through and get moving because it is very overwhelming. And I had my mute on when you were showing the apartments, but what caught my eye, I love the flow of how your flooring went through the kitchen, the living room, the hallway. It's all the same, and it creates that great uniform look that we talked about the other week. Great job.
Exactly. And it doesn't inhibit you from where you're putting furniture either.
Correct.
So you can really play around with the space for sure.
I encourage people, come out and see the models and walk through things. I'm one of those people, I can look at a floor plan, I can see what you can do, but a lot of people have to be in those models and touch and feel things to get ideas. And then we're here to help you, give you ideas too. But I'm also amazed with how big the bedrooms are. And a lot of times it's very tight between the bed and the dresser. And what you have room in there to have a little stool to sit down at the end of the bed and still room to get by. So it's great laid out space, and the kitchens are huge.
Yes, they are. Yep. So if you want to go in and make a pie for, a floor party, or if you want to have some friends over and cook a meal, definitely the kitchen gives you plenty of space and room to do that. And like you said, I encourage everyone to come out, make an appointment, because the photos really give you a great idea, but there's nothing like actually walking through the apartment itself to really get a feel for what it's actually like and what you really can do with the space and get creative.
Jessica, can you just talk a little bit too? You said you're continuing care life plan community. And I know that in the Lancaster market, we have fee for service and life care. What is the difference? And the majority of communities in Lancaster are fee for service, correct?
Yes. So we are one of those communities that are fee for service, but you can really, the life plan, really that we're here for any phase of your life. However, for residential living, which is Woodcrest Villa, when you're paying an entrance fee and you're paying that monthly fee, which basically covers everything from your taxes to utilities and further on maintenance in the home and grounds, you're paying for that particular service. So if you need to go to another level of care, then you certainly can do that with our Mennonite home, which is closely related to Woodcrest. It's just down the road a little bit, but we're right here in one area. Then you're paying for that next level. So you're not prepaying for another level of care. You're not paying in advance for another level of care. So it's fee for service. So you're paying only for the services that you're receiving. So if you need to go into skilled care, then you pay for skilled care service. You don't pay prior to that.
And if you have long-term care policy, that's a great supplement too to help out.
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a great tool to have.
Yeah. So the thing to remember about Woodcrest and fee for service, your entrance fee is lower and your monthly fee is lower than a life care community where they have higher entrance, and then that monthly fee stays the same as you go through the different levels of care.
Correct. Yep.
Great. The other thing I think too that's interesting about your location is the amount of colleges and universities. You've got Franklin and Marshall just down the street,
Yes.
and you've got Millersville on the other side. So, that brings a lot of vibrant energy to your area of Lancaster there.
It absolutely does. And Franklin and Marshall's not too far from the campus here either. And they have a lot of different programs and sporting events there. We have a dog park here, but if you head out that way, they also have a dog park there. It's just a really great campus to get out and walk around and just see that vibrancy of that life there too, just like Woodcrest has.
I always enjoy going to Franklin and Marshall, walking the campus, and do Christmas time Handel's Messiah there. It's great for the kids.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I'll have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. And I think, another thing that's great about Lancaster is that people come from all over. So sometimes communities, it's in a local area and everybody knows each other. But what I love about your community and the Lancaster community is that people move in from other states. And so all these people, it's like going to college, you're freshmen, you're finding your tribe, and people are just, it has, I feel, a Midwest feel from living in Chicago. People are very friendly and include everybody and welcoming.
Yes, that's
that
absolutely
can be overwhelming
true.
sometimes when you're new.
A little bit, but the little bit more that you get out and get to meet other people, you can always retreat back into your apartment or your villa if it gets to be too much. But it's really great to hear folks' stories and where they're from, and different languages that are spoken. It's just our own little melting pot over here. It's really wonderful.
Any other questions? We've covered a lot of material today. I encourage you, any questions, feel free to give the team here a call. They're very knowledgeable, and they're also a lot of fun. I always have a lot of good laughs with them when I'm hanging out with them. The other thing too is we are taking attendance. And for those of you who have been here for all 4 sessions, we'll be doing the drawing, and Woodcrest will be notifying you who gets the two tickets to the Fulton. The other thing, after every Zoom meeting, we send out the recording, so you have that to look at. And I think it'll also be on the website at Woodcrest.
It will be. Yep, absolutely. Then you can catch, if you missed any, or if you want to go back and review materials, all 4 sessions will be on the website.
Any other questions? Oh, I see here. What are the options from Dale? What are the options for interior paint color?
Kathy, you want to jump in on that one? Since you're my interior designer guru, you have all the answers to that.
Hi, yes. So we have some great Benjamin Moore colors, pretty neutral, that we offer for standard. We do a beautiful super white. That's our trim, our ceilings, and our all of the door frames and everything. But we do have a couple good neutral colors that are standard. You can definitely do your own custom colors too, if that's something that you need to do.
The other thing I just want to remind everybody, the real estate market is hot. Sell your home, and we've got a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom you can move in temporarily while you wait for something too. So we've got some availability we could help you out with. So keep that
Absolutely.
in mind.
Yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, well, if there's not any more questions, we've kept you for a long time. Thank you for being attentive. Get out and enjoy this fall weather. Make a visit to Lancaster and check out the team at Woodcrest Villa. And thanks for being a part of this series. Have a
Yes.
great day.
Thanks, everybody.